The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnnie Mags and Messy Mike. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in beautiful Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ podcast where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you'd normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by Messy Mike.
Hello.
How's it going, Phil?
Good, how are you?
I'm trying to figure this out.
What are you doing?
Trying to share the show. I'm all messed up.
You haven't mastered that yet?
Nah, it's been funky. There we go. I think we're halfway there.
Anytime you're ready,
Yeah.
Johnny.
I'm coming.
We'll wait on you.
I'm always waiting on you.
How was your Memorial Day or Memorial Day weekend?
Memorial Day weekend was fantastic.
Yeah, I saw you did some chickens.
I
and a pork loin.
did chicken thighs, a rack of ribs, and a pork loin.
What'd you use for rubs?
I used Dan Wright's right rub,
On.
the ribs,
Okay.
some of the chicken, and one of the third. I took the pork loin and I cut it into thirds.
Mhm.
So I used Dan's on the pork loin, 6 thighs, and the ribs.
Mhm.
Then I used Malcolm Reed's Killer Hogs AP on the other 2 loins, along with his regular barbecue rub
Mhm.
and his hot barbecue rub, and then the same on the other 12 thighs, both all AP, then the regular barbecue rub, and then the hot barbecue rub.
What'd you use for sauce? The peach? What'd you...
I used the peach on Dan's stuff.
Yeah.
Then I used Malcolm's regular Killer Hogs barbecue sauce.
Okay. So you still haven't tried...
No, I'm not now. No, because I'm doing it because I know it
You're
pisses
killing
you
me.
off.
Jesus.
It absolutely
So-
drives you bananas.
All right, so out of the 3, which one was better?
I gotta, Dan's stuff is good, but I think I don't know. Was that hot. I love the spice,
Mhm.
but it was fantastic.
And that's the hot...
That was the hot barbecue
Barbecue
rub by Killer Hogs.
Okay.
Competition.
So it does
stuff,
give you a little...
Oh yeah, it definitely gave you some heat to it, which was really nice.
Mhm.
And and also so did Dan's. Once you glazed with the hit everything to set up with the peach chipotle,
Mhm.
man, that still has a kick to it. That's still fantastic. But like I said, as far as that goes, the ribs and all that, straight Dan Wright's, hands down.
Do they
And-
both produce the same color, the hot barbecue rub and Dan and right rub?
Oh yeah, I had the pictures up there. They're all 3 of them identical colors.
Mhm.
But yeah, they were so good.
Nice.
So good. Really, nailed it, supposedly. At least they tell me. I'm my worst own critic, you know what I'm saying?
Same here. That's why I don't eat it. I don't try my own food. Did you see the Dave Billings? He did an elk fatty.
No.
So and it was weird because we were at a party on Saturday night, and this guy approached me, and he was talking, and knew that I do barbecue, so he was telling me that he does elk meatloafs. So elk, some cheese, some jalapeno, and then he wraps it all in a bacon weave,
To keep the moisture.
and then he smokes it. And
Elk is incredible.
I've never had.
Oh, elk is delicious.
Really?
Yeah, elk is fantastic.
So it's a lean.
Oh,
it's a lean-
any wild game is lean.
Okay.
So you get into the elk, venison, moose. It's all very lean.
Mhm.
The only one you really get into fat would be bear. But even with the bear, it's kind of hit and miss too.
Yeah.
On taste.
Does it taste gamey? Or it depends on where?
It depends on where it is, when it was killed. Depends, how clean the kill was.
Yep.
if it was a nice clean kill, you're not going to get any game off of it.
Okay.
Or very little, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, elk is delicious. If you ever get a chance to do it. That's the other thing. There's no places. There used to be a butcher shop across the street here. It is now, there's another one. They have another location in Bedford. I can't remember the damn name of it.
Bedford, New Hampshire?
The Meat House.
Okay.
And they used to sell wild game.
Mm-hmm.
Then they stopped because the laws changed and the rules and all this. But you used to can go in there. They had a whole exotics section.
That's cool.
Of all, so you could get whatever the hell they had at the time.
Yeah.
It changed all the time because of availability.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you could go in there and get elk. The only thing you can get on the regular right now is bison. You can get that at the grocery store.
Yeah, bison's huge right now.
Yeah.
Bison burgers. Yeah. But yeah, I wish there was that would be awesome if there was a store like that sold it around here. But, he did it looked perfect. I didn't try it, but, he showed it from beginning to middle to end, cutting into it, and looked fantastic. So, yeah, good for him. Those are tough to do. Bacon weaves are tough to do.
There's a lot of work goes into it.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But yeah, so I did that, and came out great, Yeah. Oh, Kent, loin looked dry. Yeah, okay. Hi, Kent.
Good, and you?
Good, you? How are you? Fantastic.
Now, did you do anything to the chicken?
I didn't do anything to the chicken. The chicken was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The moisture and everything.
Kent's going to say it was dry.
Kent's going to say it was dry, but that's all right. Oh, wait a minute, Mike C. GrillBeastFoods.com. All exotic stuff.
GrillBeastFoods.com.
Yeah, www.grillbeastfoods.com. We're going to have to check that one out.
100%.
Yeah, you definitely need to try the elk. But no, I didn't do anything, crazy with it. It was a little wild at the house this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor Dave had his wife's birthday party, so people were everywhere. The kids were running around, so a little bit of everything. So I just threw them on, trying to get an idea of timing wise of how long it would take, at normal conditions and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't have a chance. I didn't take the skins off, scrape them to get the bite through, and it was clearly obvious. The skin was like a Michelin tire. Some of them, don't get me. Some what I did notice, some of the smaller pieces, were great bite through. Mm-hmm. But I think it's just because
it was small.
It was smaller and the temp raised quicker and that. But anything else, there was tug and everything. So we're gonna have to work on that. Mm-hmm. See, chicken looked perfect. Thank you, Kent.
Nice.
See, the chicken looked perfect.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm getting 25 pounds of right rub Friday.
Wow.
So I'm pretty excited.
That's a lot of poundage.
It is. So
you got big plans.
I do have big plans.
Hey, I went to this Grill Beast Foods. Here's some ideas for you.
Okay.
And Mike C just had threw out a list here too.
Alligator ribs, alligator tail. You got your frog's legs. Oh, crawfish tails, octopus.
Yeah, full alligators, half alligators.
Alligator ribs. Or what'd you say? Crocodile ribs?
No, alligator ribs.
That's cool.
That sounds like a thing.
We should have like an exotic party.
Only if we knew anybody who had a friggin' alligator.
Yep, it's still in my freezer, coiled up. It's probably got frostbite on it.
They're not used to the cold.
No.
So you got to take them out of the cold and heat them up.
Yeah,
be nice to
unravel them.
How big that conversation? Hey, we got an alligator. Oh yeah, how big? 23 pounds. That's fantastic.
Yep.
How big? Told you, 23 pounds. Oh sure, 23 pounds is fine. How long is a stupid thing? Well, why? Because it's going to decide on what the hell we're going to cook it on. It ain't going to fit on the Oklahoma Joe.
No.
It could be 23 pounds. That's fantastic. Could be 5 feet long, too.
Right. No, it's good size. It'll fit in the Meadow Creek.
Yeah, I didn't think any issues on the Meadow Creek. Fit perfect on that.
But you have to wrap it in bacon.
And a lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the pain in the ass part of it.
I wonder how much actually 5 feet of bacon would actually be, poundage-wise.
Well, you figure what? Pound of bacon is good bacon. Is what, like $10? Like good bacon?
I suppose.
So, probably $100 worth of bacon.
That's a lot of bacon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up for the challenge.
I am too.
But yeah, so that's how the cook went well.
Yep.
Did lose a little control here with the kids and back and forth, and I got a little confused.
Mm-hmm. How long did the pork loin take? Because we had someone asking us today, do they go by time or do they go by temperature?
Yes.
And Craig
McPherson stepped up huge. Craig, thank you very much.
Summed it up nicely.
It varies.
Yeah.
You can't. He had put it great that the recipe itself is like a guideline.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes down to the old saying, you cook it till it's done.
Correct.
Always cook by temperature.
Yes.
A, you're going to be in the safe zone. But B, you're also going to know it's done. Because every animal's different, so every cut of meat's different.
And every grill's different.
Every grill's different, temperature fluctuations. You just want to stay in that zone with where the hell did that go? Indirect pen flip. In temperature-wise.
Yeah. Yep.
You can get the ballpark, it's going to take 6 hours or cook it to, 205. I think he was doing a pork butt.
Yep.
And,
yep.
Yeah, just go by temperature because there's so many variances. The cut of meat, the fat, how much fat's in it, how much meat's in it, Even weather takes part of it. If it's cold, if it's hot, if it's real hot, it's going to cook faster. Mm-hmm. Just because of everything beating on, whatever you're cooking on. And it changes. So that's why I always cook the temperature.
Yep. And the time is just a guideline.
And time for guideline. Because I always figure if you look at the timeline, give yourself anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half leeway. So if it says 10 hours, give yourself 11 and a half. Mm-hmm. Just for anything that goes wrong or anything that could happen. If you're doing a brisket or whatnot, you obviously run the chance of running into the stall.
Yep.
And then you just
Johnny, everything holds pretty well anyway, right? If you're done early, no big deal.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
because you always have that whole resting period, so everything, all the juices, rehydrate up into the meat.
When you got hungry guests, better early than late.
Oh, you always want to be early. Never want to be late.
No.
Yeah.
People get angry and more drunk.
Yes. And that's why I always...
There's Dave Billings right now. His ears must have been ringing.
Yeah. Dave, hopefully we were just talking about your fatty.
Whoa. Easy.
Your piece of meat. We were saying it looked good. What's up, Ray? And that's why when I do gigs, I always want to get there always early, just because, again, you don't know. You could cook ribs and they could take 3 hours, 4 hours, and then one day you're cooking ribs and they take 5 hours. So just give yourself, the extra time, and if it's done, just throw it in a cooler or Cambro. You always want to let everything rest.
And I even ran into that this weekend too, because I started trying to get cutesy with the ribs, figuring I could do it within 4 hours. Mm-hmm. They were done. You could eat them, but they did not have that tenderness. So I wound up just wrapping them back up, throw them back on for another hour, bang, perfect. Mm-hmm. So 5 hours is just the happy point on my smoker. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because another guy was, I think it was on our page. He did he did 2:30. So he did 2 hours, 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So 2 hours smoke, 2 hours wrap, and then 30 minutes of glaze, and that works for him. So again, it's all it's all in your smoker, your meat, and you always go by temperature.
All right.
And that is the jerky commercial.
I love that music.
And the jerky is freaking flying.
It's going good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a minute or so.
Attention barbecue fans. If you're hankering for some meat when you're on the go, I'd like you to try Two Guys Beef Jerky. It's smokehouse cilantro beef jerky with fresh cilantro and a classic blend of spices and flavors. This smokehouse cilantro jerky will quickly become one of your favorites. One bite of this amazing jerky and you'll be hooked. A 3-ounce bag sells for $8 and will sell you 3 bags for just $19.98. That's a 20% savings, but that's not all. For our Pit Life BBQ listeners out there, we've got a special just for you. We'll throw in a bag of our bacon jerky free. This is fiery, sriracha-style bacon jerky, and it's addictive, and it's absolutely free. 3 bags of beef jerky and a bag of bacon jerky for just $19.98. That's a $12 savings right there, and that's still not all. Order now and put BBQ as your coupon code, and we'll even pick up the shipping. Go to twoguys.com/jerky. That's the number 2guys.com/jerky. Put 3 beef jerkies in your cart and put the coupon code BBQ and we'll automatically include a free bacon jerky and cover the shipping costs. 2guys.com/jerky. That's the number 2guys.com/jerky. 3 bags of the best beef jerky you ever tasted. It's 1 bag of the addictive bacon jerky and free shipping on the whole order. Order today because this offer expires soon. 2guys.com/jerky.
And we're back. So, we talked this morning briefly.
Mm-hmm.
So, here you go. Here's your soapbox. Have at it, son.
No. I just want to, I'm not bashing on anything. I'm not bashing on any sites and anyone. I just want to...
Just remember, tread lightly.
Yeah.
Because you did... Need I remind you of a certain charity bashed around the Christmas season?
No. Yeah. That episode has been deleted.
No.
No, but with all these barbecue pages out there, and people are taking pictures of food more than they're taking pictures of family nowadays. And you want to make sure that people are doing it correctly. So like the pictures of briskets and all the stuff, it kills me when I see people taking videos and stuff of them cutting into the briskets and all this. And, their brisket looks amazing. The bark looks amazing. You feel for, doneness and everything looks amazing. Then they start cutting into it and they're cutting it wrong. And it bothers me. Because we should all be helping each other.
It's the ADD. You'll be fine.
Because it also changes the flavor profile. So if you cut into a piece of brisket incorrectly, then you are not going to taste brisket.
No, you're going to taste pot roast.
Correct. So, I just wanted to, kind of.
Why don't you educate us? What's the right way to do this?
Well, when you buy a brisket, and you're looking at a full pack of brisket, you'll see the striations. Yeah. So you'll see the striations, and they're a little tougher to see once the brisket's cooked. So so you kind of want to make note when you're getting it and prepping the brisket, which way your lines are going.
Although you can tell after the first cut if you're off.
Correct.
Because then
yes.
you can look at it and see.
Oh yeah, I used to.
Am I seeing long strings or am I seeing little circles, essentially?
100%. Because my first brisket, I must have turned at 360 degrees, and I'm like, which way is the right way? Which way is the right way? And you want to go just like steak, you want to go against the grain. And when you're cutting into a full pack of brisket, if you don't separate the 2 muscles, you're going to cut against the grain to a certain point, usually halfway. And again, like Ed said, you'll see the 2 muscles. You'll see, when they meet, and then you're going to turn the brisket. In another direction because the lines are going to be changing once you get to that second muscle, and then you're going to start cutting there. So unless you separate the muscles, you're going to have 2 separate angles of cutting for briskets. Just kind of like a tri-tip, except tri-tip is you're going to turn it 3 times. And who's making fun of me?
Kent. Well, Mike C. drops a great idea.
Yeah.
Before you cook a brisket, cut against the grain on the end before you season it.
Ah.
So you have
So
that,
you see. Yep.
the original cut right off the bin, which is a great point.
Yep.
No, I would never have thought of
No,
that.
me neither. Me neither. And when I open briskets too, and same thing with like pork butts. When you open pork butts, when you're doing a lot of them and they're cryovac, always just turn them fat side up, and I always just take my knife, like an X.
Is that the sound it makes?
Yeah. And same thing with brisket because you're cutting that, you're cutting that stuff off anyway. So it's just a good, a good lesson, just so you're not cutting into any of the good meat. But I just had a rant. That's all.
What? We're not all strive for perfection like you.
No, and that's what that's why I got into barbecue, because I don't really eat it, and I don't crave barbecue. I'm not going to go to a barbecue restaurant. I got into it because everywhere you went, it wasn't really barbecue around here, So that's the only reason why I got into it. So do I want everything to be perfect? Yeah, because that's what barbecue is. Barbecue is taking big cuts of meat and cooking them to a period of deliciousness, So, and it helps people learn too, because you're not going to get better unless people, criticize, whatever you're doing. It happened to me. It happened to me. I'd cook something, I thought it was awesome, and I'd show some people, and they're like, no. It's not how it goes. That's not how you do it. Back to the drawing board.
I see where you're coming from on that.
Mm-hmm.
You want everyone to do it, quote unquote, the correct way. But I just love that the guys are doing it.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? That here, I'm proud of this. That I love. They put the effort in. All the, be them, professionals on the competition circuit, be them caterers, be them weekend warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the pictures. I'll sit there all day on Sunday, every day,
Mm-hmm.
And just scroll the different groups, and it's like, oh my God, that looks incredible. That looks incredible. This is great. This is great.
Johnny, you don't sit there getting mad?
No,
I don't sit there getting
because
mad.
I'm getting ideas.
Oh yeah,
because some of the guys would add, this type of top,
and some of the stuff is freaking amazing that you see. I mean, there was a thing on, I think it was shared to New England Pitmasters, and it was like a fillet of something, but it was dolled up, and it looked like a professional dish, So again, I'm right there with you, I go and Sunday morning or whatever morning, I go into the phone booth and, look at Facebook, and, the stuff you see, it's crazy. And again, it's awesome that, people are doing it. There's people out there, and, they're all on these pages. They can't wait to get home to throw something on the grill every single day.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I've read some of the comments too, and it's the old, there's one in every bunch.
Mm-hmm.
It's that one person who's just gonna twist it just enough.
Yeah.
Don't be a jerk.
Exactly.
I'm throwing my stuff out there on the different pages.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm open for advice. I'm open for some criticism. It's going to make me a better cook in the long run.
Correct.
Just like I hope if I comment on one of your posts, if I do criticize you a bit on the more negative end of it, it's nothing personal. Maybe I've been there, when I learned it this way, just to do it. But there's guys that out there that, oh, that's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Shut your mouth.
And they do it on purpose. Oh, yeah.
Shut your mouth. You're just drawing attention to you. Stop being a jerk.
Yep.
What the hell have you posted up there lately that's been any damn good?
Correct.
That stuff I can't stand.
Yep.
Who the hell are you?
But if somebody says your pork looks dry, you're okay with that?
Sure.
Yeah. But you ate it. You know the truth.
Oh, hey, ain't nothing you can't throw a little extra sauce on there.
You tasted the truth.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what I expect. We joked that Kent joked around. Oh, the pork was dry, but the chicken was on point. You know, I
I don't know if
expect
he was
that.
joking.
I expected that. Oh, he was joking with the chicken because I never even cut into the chicken. It was just a picture of the chicken.
Yeah.
But you know, I expect that. I appreciate that. You know, even all the whole everybody who joins us in the chat. You know, give me criticism. I never claimed to be a pro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a pro.
No, neither am I.
You know, so you know, it's building the conversation. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Because you can just go.
Correct.
And you can go into different levels, different areas.
And it's the constant learning.
Exactly.
You know what I think you need, Johnny? Probably a new grill.
You know, funny you say that. Let me tell you, if I
Don't even
wasn't
fucking tell me this.
almost, I refrained because not getting it would have probably have been cheaper than the lawyers in the long run.
Well,
Walmart had the 36-inch
Blackstone?
Blackstone for $249. I'm like, oh.
What did I show you?
Give
Was it
me the hell.
179?
$179. That was I think that was the 27-inch
Okay.
out of BJ's. They had the $70 rebate to get to the $179.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
36-inch Blackstone sitting there for $249. I'm like, oh.
Just
come
go
on
to Craig's
with me.
backyard when he's not home. Just go on his deck.
He'll know. He's a professional. He's a professional Blackstoner. He knows.
Ooh, Blackstoner.
That's what it is.
A stoner.
I'm a Blackstoner.
He might. We really haven't discussed it, but I know my whole crew's definitely coming.
All I got was, do you want to go to Iowa for a competition? And what I put, sure.
Sure.
Not during storm season, though.
September 28th.
Okay.
September 28th.
What, road trip?
Road trip to Iowa.
Nice.
For what?
Lamar's, Iowa. Huh?
For what?
Kent has a competition every year.
Okay.
Well, you don't even ask why until after the
Yeah.
We're going.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in. Where are we going?
We're going to Tijuana, Mike.
Hey. Never
There's
been
going
there
to be a
either.
bunch of guys who throw some stuff in the back of the truck. Don't ask questions or look back there. You're in?
And just drive
Okay,
back.
let's go. But yeah, so that was part of the other thing, practicing. Those are the three categories: pork loin, ribs, and chicken.
Okay.
So,
At
you know,
Kent's competition.
At Kent's competition.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seriously looking into that. I got to finagle a couple things, switch my week in August to goddamn pen. See, I'm so excited about this.
You are. You're very fidgety
Straight
today.
24-hour ride. Ooh, straight there. It's going to be great.
You're
so I
driving.
got to move a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
Move a couple things around, make sure it all works. And it's the Mike needs a tailgater Kent just picked up a new Blackstone last night, as a matter of fact. He picked up the Blackstone tailgater. Got the 17. Is it 17 or 22, Kent?
What's up, Brian?
I think it was the 17-inch on one side, and he's got the burner, side burner on the other. So you could put like a stock
Pot or whatever, yep.
on that. Nice combo.
Yeah, I want to get in the club, but I'm not buying anything until I figure out my outdoor space right now.
Well, here you go. I'm going to give you the right thing.
All right.
Would you be willing
Yeah.
to spend $70
On?
a Blackstone?
Yeah.
Go to Walmart right now.
Yeah.
They have I forget what the hell it's called. They threw another new name on it. They got them right there in the aisle, right before you go outside.
Yeah.
Right there, $70 or $74 for the 17, and that's it. Get going.
What do you have, 17?
I bought the 17 because it fits fits perfect on the shelf on the Weber Performer,
Okay.
and just get going. Next thing you know, you'll be hashtagging Blackstone Mafia and all this other good
I'm
stuff.
a Blackstoner.
That's it. It has the 17. It was he got it for $129. That was the tailgater.
Okay.
It was beautiful. Did a nice video unboxing and all this stuff. So.
I just want to know.
So now he's jumping up on me on Blackstones. He's taking the lead on the charcoal.
What's
binge.
crazy because Blackstone's like Yeti. I mean, they've been out since 2015, I believe, and like the cult following is insane.
Oh, it's great. Oh, it gets deep because you have Blackstone and you also have the camp chefs.
Okay.
You know, and then Coleman has always had their...
But Blackstone sounds
More
cooler
so.
than Camp Chef.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, you don't want to be a camp chef, or you
No,
want to be
you want
a
to be a
Blackstone.
Blackstone.
Absolutely. Hands down.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they got them right there at $70,
I'll check it out.
$74.
I'll check it out.
You know, I just ordered the hardcover for mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it's outside and it's everything.
Yeah,
It's like
you got to accessorize.
with the pollen and all this. I looked at it when I went to cook the other day. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You know, clean it off best I could without taking the seasoner off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, got it.
Did it come with the squirt bottles, or did you get squirt bottles?
You got to buy the squirt bottles.
All right, so okay.
The kit I bought came with 2 squirt bottles, 2 spatulas, and the scraper.
Okay. Do you have a weight?
That came with the breakfast combo kit.
Jesus Christ.
Had the cast iron weight.
It's like fucking Barbies.
Had the 2 metal circles for eggs.
Yeah.
With the wooden boom, perfect size.
Oh, so you can make egg McMuffins?
You can make egg McMuffins, and it had the pancake dispenser squeezer
nice.
thing. Oh, yeah.
You're all accessorized.
Something came today for you, by the way.
That's it. Is it heavy? Yeah. So I found it on Walmart.com, $30. You know, eBay and everything wanted $75 for it. You know, so it was Walmart, and then but they had what they call the carry bags, but they'll have like a nylon cover for it too.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted $28, $35 for that. Then I saw it on Walmart, the hard lid for $30. Okay, so I got that.
Nice. And you ordered online, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
But, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
We're going to get you to become a
Oh,
Blackstone.
when are you going to eat the Choco Loco thingy? When are we eating this chocolate?
As soon as I order the damn thing. It's on the list.
I think you're scared.
I'm not scared. You're sweating just thinking about it. But, well, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you for joining us. You can catch the video on Facebook and YouTube. Catch the audio on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and other podcast catches. On social media, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at Pit Life BBQ. We'd love to hear from you. Please send your question and comments to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. And as always, please like, rate, subscribe, review, and hit that share button. Spread the word. And that's it. We're coming up on Mason's Army fundraiser on June 22nd.
Hook them up.
Check them out. New England Pitmasters page and Mason's Army Facebook page. Both have all the information. We have a post on our page with all the information. Tickets are still available. Mm-hmm. Great cause. Hopefully I'll be able to join the boys cooking. Still got to wait to hear if I got the day off or not.
Yep. And they might need help too, so anybody out there,
contact
them, let them know, if you're available.
Absolutely. So that's it for this week. So until next week, keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.